Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump, and the fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. Stuffed the run perfectly.
And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
Running a quarterback sneak here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Trying to find room. It's Jones. They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made on the left side. And moves the ball to the 37 for a 1st down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Handoff heading left. Breaking free at midfield. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Auburn. This offense cannot be stopped.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The Georgia offense is back out on the field. The DB's backing off from the line now. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down. And the drive keeps going.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Dogs come to the line in a hurry-up.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to throw it again. The pocket breaking down. The pickup is 6, makes it third down and 4. No huddle here for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. It's a turnover.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down after that previous play.
Here we go.
There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. A first down pickup, tackled at the 45. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. A little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. He'll hand it off. Running with purpose. Finds room at the 30. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Defense with more pre-snap movement. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Auburn now operating in the red zone.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Getting set. Here's second down.
Come on, set.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. The back's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Here's a carry for the fullback. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Man, that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Runs out. That will wrap up this game. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I was on mute this whole time, damn it. On to the national championship. Ooh, I'm going to take so much pleasure in winning this national championship. So much pleasure. So much pleasure. So much pleasure. Let's see. How did they get here? They won 38-20. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm about to love this one. Stay tuned. Stay smart. Stay safe. RMX. War Eagle.